What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be starting on another game here. It's called Landlord Super. The reason I'm going to be starting on another game is that I've not been active on the channel for several months, and it's purely down to the fact that I've just not had the time, to be quite honest with you. I fell into the trap of playing too many games and trying to juggle a lot of them at the same time, which was fine at the time because I had the time to do it, but I don't have the time to do it now. So I'm going to be playing this game until we can't go any further on it, and just sort of see where it takes us. So without saying too much more, I'm just going to jump into this game. I have actually played this game. I've got about 7 hours in it, 7 or 8 hours. But it's actually, I've no longer got the game because, well sorry, I've no longer got the save because of the new update. I don't actually know if it's this update or if it was a previous update. I've not played the game for months, and I'm going to assume that there's been quite a few updates since the last time I played this. But I don't have the save game anyway, so right, that's the first little post. I am basically playing this game for the first time, effectively, because it's been that long. I'm delighted to inform you that your right to buy the application was approved. I can now share the terms of your mortgage agreement with you in full. It is also my pleasure to attach within this letter, proceed to the end of the documentation, the keys to your late uncle's property and the notebook with which was kept on premise. Come see me if you have any further questions. I've attached a picture of our offices for your convenience and look forward to your visit. Yours in good splendour. This property is a tip. Get it habitable as soon as possible and there might be rental opportunities for you. That's fair enough. I don't actually remember. This is our debt. Yeah, because we had to take out a loan to get this property. I don't remember it being as much as 5,000 though. Maybe it was. Like I say, it's been a while since I've played this. But this is very, very tough to actually get this back because we start off with no money, as you can see there in the top left, and we have to buy building materials and things. So this 5,000 it's going to be a grind to actually manage to pay that off. Right, there we go. Can now access the construction site. Notebook has been added to the top pocket, and all we do to get that is we laterally just look down and then scooch over till it highlights there. And then jobs. Yeah, I'm not going to go through the job centre leaflet, that's self-explanatory, to be honest with you. Scouse, Jimmy, sod off, will you? Go away, that's what that means. You appear to be trying to break into my site. I got here first. You can come and get your bit after I'm done. Oh, no, I don't think that's what's going to be happening. If this is your site, then you'd have the key, which we do, we've just been given it. Yes, I really do. I was only trying to get a bit of scrap to sell. You doing this place up? Well, that's a plan to do it up. Don't need any help. Actually, maybe I should have put that we do need help because I think he helps us out if it's the person I'm thinking of. Yeah, this looks worse than I remember it, if I'm being honest. Oh, what's this? No fines. I don't think that was in the game the last time I played. What I remember is we had to do the foundation, then we had to do the bricks, and then we had windows, doors and plasterboard. I don't remember no fines, but I think the new update we can get carpets and wood flooring, and I think the plasterboard's actually changed because when I first played this, you had like on this wooden beam, for example, there would have been a 1 here and then a 3 up here and a 6 here or whatever it was. Obviously I'm just making up the numbers as I go along, but you had to buy the relevant plasterboard for each section. But I think it's changed now. I think it's just plasterboard and it automatically fills in each bit for you, which is good because you actually had to piece the plasterboard in side by side and make sure it lined up, and if you'd left a gap, then there was a gap. It didn't fill itself in, so it was a bit fidgety, to be quite honest with you. But that's fine. I'm not really sure if there's been any other updates, to be honest, but there's only one way to find out. We do need to get the money, so let's head into the town and see what we can get. We do get a skip as well, I do remember that. Unless that's changed, actually, I don't know. But let's just head into the town. And we'll see. We'll see what we can get done. See what jobs are out there for us to do. Wonder if we could pick any of this up. No, we can't. It's not a big map, to be honest. It's pretty much where I was, where our house is. There's that area, and then there's this town. That's pretty much all there is to the game, if I'm being honest. We can take these bricks, we can steal them and use them ourselves, but we're not going to do that because they are a different colour. But yeah, I need to get used to this game. Like I say, I've played about 7 hours, 8 hours maybe, but it's been that long ago. I genuinely, I'm learning it again. Let's see what's in here. M and Sons. Oh, there's a person over there. That wasn't here before. What's this? Why aye, now there's a gadget I've nae seen before. Translated means, well hello, now there's a person that I've not seen before. Name's Totter and this old bonny lad next to me is sixpence. What do you mean, who's beside you? We are scrap merchants, you might have heard me blaring my horn each morning. If you've got any scrap to sell, just plonk it down on the tarpaulin next to me. No, this is, oh, that must be sixpence. This wasn't here before. So, this might actually be a good way to make money. Yeah, not for 50 pence though. 20 pence. £2. There we go. Let's see how this works. G to drop, I think. Yep, there we go. How much for this? Giza Deek then, our pet. Giza Deek means, let me see it, give me a look. Look, Deek. I don't know why, I don't know where that slang term came from, but that's what that means. Giza Deek, give me a look. £2 sounds fair. We knew it was going to be £2 anyway because it said that when we picked it up, so. Right, let's head in here. This is the job centre here. So we've got driver needed, in desperate need of a delivery driver, must have full clean driver's licence. Now I'm going to take this, but if it's still the same, I do remember this part, if it's still the same, as soon as we leave here, he's going to interrupt us because he wants a driving job, and we can't actually do the driving job anyway because we don't have a driving licence in the game. So here we've got here, dog's body needed, looking for an open-minded individual to help move some items. Yeah, so we can do that one. So yeah, see, he's going to interrupt us. So the first time round I argued with him, thinking that we were able to actually do the job, but there's no point arguing because we can't do it anyway. So that's my job, that is. So we're going to say, are you that desperate? Go on then, have you got a driver's licence? And then we're going to give him the job. There we go. And then we're going to speak to this guy because he's the one that's looking for the driver. You're the fella who helped Winston out, right? Yep, that's us. You've also done me a big favour there. I was desperate for a driver, couldn't make the deliveries without one. I sent Winston over to the plot of land you've got. He's dropping you off a skip, which is very, very handy because when we buy materials, for example cement and sand and aggregate and things, we can't just buy one bag at a time. So if we're only needing maybe 3 or 4 bags, then that means that there's going to be 6 or 7 extra. So what we can do is we can throw them in the skip and get some money back for them. Right, so this is the guy that we need to go to. This is the job that I picked up, the one that we can actually do. So hear about the job you posted. Someone else is keen to earn a few bob. Here's the deal then, Old Sheffingham Council have condemned this place, so I'd say it's about time we got in here to take a look. Yeah, fair enough. The only thing annoying that it's not strictly legal. Right, there we go. What do you need me to do? Oh. Flippin' heck, my back's gone. Oh aye, how convenient. Yeah, I can't believe it. Right. I don't remember this part. I mean, I remember going in, but I don't remember him doing his back out. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There you go. So see, you've got a 4 and a 6 and a 1. That's what it was like before. And each plasterboard section had to be the same as all this. So I would, if I got a 6 for example, I would have to put it there, and then I would have to put the 1 up there, but I'd have to try and squeeze them together as best as I could to make it look like just one big plasterboard section, I suppose. But we don't need to do that now. Right, so let me just drop that there, and that's the sweat dripping down our forehead because we're doing some physical lifting. Drop that there, and I think there's only 3 items here, I'm sure. And let's drop that there. There we go. Spot on. No problem at all. I can't pay you till I've weighed this at the scrapyard, but I'll get the money to you by post first thing tomorrow morning, that's fine. Right, so there we go. That's us done the only job that we can do, and that's my knowledge of the game in its current form. I will just point that out. Anything else that comes up is going to be completely new to me. So let me just see here, can I just... Where is this? So I just think I can... There we go. Throw it into the scrapyard below us. That wasn't there 2 seconds ago, was it? $10, we're definitely taking this. $10? Where did $10 come from? £10. Dollars isn't even the actual currency I use, it's just... It's obviously just a habit I've got into playing all these games, because it's not very often you play a game when the currency is pounds. It always is dollars, so I've got into the habit of saying that just when I'm playing games anyway, so... But no, here's another one. What is this worth? 10 again. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. So let's see, so that should be what, 22. How much for this then? There we go, £22. Sounds fair. There we go, take that. I don't think we should have to go through that nonsense every time. I think surely we should just be able to put it on the tarpaulin and then that'll be that. How much are these? Yeah, 50 pence, 50 cents I was going to say there. You get out of that habit. 50, yeah, that's nothing, that's not worth it at all. See if we could maybe find more TVs, or what is this? £1, £2.50. Oh, no, 38 pence, no chance. That's when I said earlier on that it's going to be difficult to get the 5,000 loan. This is exactly what I meant, because this is supposed to be Britain in the 80s. The money that you earned was, well, I mean, it was relevant obviously at the time, but a £5,000 loan was a big loan given the sort of income that people were on. Let me just actually see how much this is. So £5,000 nowadays doesn't seem like a great deal of money, Obviously it is to a lot of people. Oh, I'm stuck. But it's going to take a long time for us to get that done, especially when we're going to have to spend every penny that we get, certainly in the meantime, to get our house done. So but we're going to just take this over here and get another £10. There we go. Oh, come on. How much for this? Yeah, this needs to get changed, I think. Shouldn't need to do all this. There's no more jobs that we could do, I don't well, sorry, there is. We can actually get a job in the bar, in the pub. I think it's a dishwasher job that we can do, and that's basically where most of our income is going to come from. And if I remember correctly, when we go for a sleep and wake up in day 2, it will come through the post as a dishwasher wanted, unless it's changed, I don't know. Here's another TV. There's quite a lot of TVs kicking about. I'm just going to drop that there just now and see if there's anything else in any of these. What is this, a can? 20 pence, no chance. Nothing. Yeah, because this scrap wasn't all kicking about when I last played this game. I know the graphics on this game aren't the best, but that's obviously the intention. To be honest, the graphics don't really bother me, if I'm honest. It's a good game to play. Obviously I realise that playing the game and watching a video on YouTube or whatever else it might be, if the graphics aren't the best, then that might not be a very good experience for the person watching it. But it is a very good game to play. It's quite addictive as well when you get into it. I mean, I remember, well, I've only played like 7 or 8 hours, like I said about 3 times already. But those were quite constant hours playing it. Like, I don't normally play games for hours and hours on end, but I do remember that I did spend quite a lot of time on this game initially. How much for all this? Yeah, see, this is nonsense. How much for all this? We shouldn't need to go through all this. It literally tells us how much it's going to be, so it should be a case of putting on a tarpaulin, taking your money, and that'll be that. But never mind, our energy is right down, and it's because I keep sprinting. So I definitely need to get out of that habit. I wonder if we can buy that place. I know we can't buy it. Well, actually, I'm saying we can't buy it. Maybe we can now. Maybe that was one of the updates. But that would be good if we could buy that, because the only thing that we can do at the moment is the house that we have. So let me just run it. Jimmy's Independent Trading Co. This is a reference to Only Fools and Horses, which is a British TV series, and it is hilarious. It's Trotter's Independent Trading, I think it is. Easily one of the funniest programmes to have been made. It is hilarious. Oh, I thought that was a TV there, but it's not. Yeah, there's quite a lot of scrap kicking about. I think there's maybe a bit much. What's this? 150? No, don't think so. Oh, I'm stuck on that cushion. Yeah, I'm sprinting again. I need to stop that. So, unless it's changed, there's basically everything that we need to start up our house is on the streets somewhere for us to collect. Like for example, the cooker that we'll need. I mean, there's here, we've got scaffolding that we can take. Yeah, 18 pence, no chance. I think there's roof tiles up on the scaffold, maybe up on the... In fact, is it there? I can't remember. I'm sure there's roof tiles somewhere. And we can basically just take them and take them back and actually start making our house with them. but I don't want to do that. I would rather actually just buy them. I know it's going to take a lot longer to get through the game if we do it that way, but it doesn't really bother me, to be quite honest with you. But I think what we're going to do is dump that and see what that takes us to. I've not actually been paying attention, but I think that's the 4th or 5th TV that we've actually took to her. So how much have we got? 54. Right. So what we can do is we can, in fact no, I don't want to go in there. I want to, let's go and just basically get started and get some tools. There's no point getting materials if we don't have tools, so let's open this. Hammers. We're definitely going to need a hammer, so purchase that. We're definitely going to need this. Purchase that. Takes us down to £43 4 pence. Spanners. Yeah, I was going to skip on that, but we're going to need it. So screwdriver. Yep, we're going to need a screwdriver. We are going to need a shovel. Do we need a shovel? Great for moving soil, sand. Oh yeah, we do need a shovel. Of course we do. We're going to need a sledgehammer. Why didn't you tell me that in the first place? A bucket. Yeah, we will need a bucket actually for water. And we're down to £6, and we're definitely not getting, well, we are getting that, just not right now. We're not. So these are the cement mixers, so we're definitely getting this. This is very handy. Right angle torch, tripod, working light. See, that's new. I don't remember these being here, the torches. These definitely weren't here because that's part of the most recent update. Multi-purpose storage bucket. Yeah, again, that wasn't there either. So we're still going to need to come up with quite a bit of money. Oh, you're kidding on. Let's just drop that there. I thought all of this just got added to our tool belt. So now, oh, my shovel. My shovel. Tell me I can pick that up, because if not, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. Oh, there we go. That was too close. Right, so let's, I think we can get on the bus with these, so it's going to be a few trips. Lakeside, yes, 10 pence, so it doesn't cost that much, so that's fine. It's a bit screechy. Right. Oh, because you dropped the skip off, I was wondering what he was doing there. Right, so we'll put this in there. We'll go and speak to, what was his name again? Reggie. Winston. Where did I get Reggie from? What's happening? Well, no, we had a little falling out. Well, we didn't really, but that's where the dialogue was suggesting that we went. The skip should be unloaded, ready. That's fine. We know all this anyway. He brings us everything that we order. He clocks off at 7 o'clock, so we can't order anything after that, or we can, I think, but we just can't get it till the following day, which is fine, right? So now we need to go back to Sheffingham, which is the town, and pick up our sledgehammer and then our shovel. There we go. put this back into the house. I need to see what this is actually. This caught my eye earlier on when I was running back here. It looks like some sort of builder's yard really, isn't it? Oh, can we open it? No, we can't open it. And it does say for sale. I don't know why it would say that if we couldn't get it. Oh, my energy's 10%, that's not very good. Right, so hopefully we have enough energy to at least get back there, pick up the shovel. Oh no, that's where I am. And then I'll probably just go for a sleep, and then hopefully that leaflet comes through the door to say that we can take the job at the tavern, which is the Anchor, that's what it's called, which is there. Oh, and it's closed. I hope my sledgehammer's still there. Right, lakeside. May as well just go for a sleep just now. What's our energy at? 10% still, so we're fine. Hygiene's at 80%. I'm not going to shower now, we'll go for a sleep first and then shower in the morning. There's no point showering before you go to bed, that doesn't make much sense. There we go. Now we can shower. There we go. We buy scrap, which we know about. Scouse. Thanks for your help yesterday. Firstly, the bad news. That scrap we pinched barely brought in enough money to cover the bus fare to the hospital. Well, aye, of course it did. So I won't be able to pay you, I'm afraid. But guess what? The doctors reckon that my back injury I sustained is good enough to get me on disability benefits. Well, if that's what you're aiming for in life, I suppose that's fine. This means I've got more time to spend guiding the youth of today while enjoying the crisp pint. So if you're in need of any help, just come see me at the Anchor Tavern. Right, yeah, that he helps us out with this sort of sequence of work. So I'm just going to close that actually. He helps us out with this sequence of work. There we go. Part-time pot wash wanted. Right, so that's exactly what we were wanting. Yeah, so Scouse helps us out with the sequence in which we need to do things, I think. He doesn't tell us, because if we know how to do it we could just crack on and get it done, but if we're ever stuck for anything, we basically go to him and he'll assist where he can, which is quite good. But I don't think the tavern opens until 12, so if this is still a thing, what we can do is we can sit here until say 11 and then head down. Oh, there's a wheelbarrow that he left us. Scouse left us, I mean. So first things first, we will go and pick up our shovel. No, a shovel, our... what was it we bought? A sledgehammer. This better still be here. Or, oh, there we go, thank God. Right. Take it back, yes, quickly. Trying to preserve my energy actually, I think I just sprinted there needlessly. The bus station was just across the street. Oh, what did I just do? Didn't mean to do that. That takes a lot of energy off us, so there's no point in doing that at all. Right, so we're going to jump back on the bus and let's do our first shift there. We don't actually do anything, we don't physically have to do anything. It's effectively a way of wasting time and getting money at the same time. So you'll see in just a second. So that's him opened. Can't get in that way anymore, obviously. Used to just be able to jump over the bar. No, do we need to speak to her first? Maybe we do. What's all this then? A new face? Yes. What are you serving? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I think I know. I think I know why. See, it's been that long since I've played this, I can't remember at all. We do have a pint sitting there, but I don't actually want it. There we go. That's what we wanted. I thought we just went back there and it was good to go, but obviously that's not the case. So let's go back in here and see if she's got new dialogue for us. I'm here about the job, there we go. When can I start? Right now, let's go. I'm not going to drink that because I don't know if we will be allowed to work after having a drink, so I'm not touching it. Let's just go here. Right, so let's work until, what's our energy? Let's work until 5 to 8. Yeah, let's work to 5 to 8, and that should leave us with 18 energy. There we go. And that gave us, well, I didn't even know how much it gave us, I wasn't paying attention. I know that they had some money. Probably should have paid attention to that. So that's basically how we make money in the game. So I'm going to have to do that quite a number of times in order to get the amount of money that we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rinse and repeat that exact process, and I'll come back once we have a little bit more money. It might even just mean that I'm buying the tools, but I mean, I would rather buy the tools before we bought anything else, to be honest, because there's no point buying the materials if we can't actually use them. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the process one more time. I've done it, well, I've got £139 there, so I've done it 4 or 5 times, I think. 4 times. So what you do is you get up, you sit on the toilet till 12 o'clock, whatever it may be, skips the time, and then you just run back to the bar, pub, whatever you want to call it, and do a shift. And I think you get 36 for it, because obviously you have to do, well, I'll show you just now actually. There's no point in trying to explain it when you could just do it. So there we go, run through this door here because it's quicker. £36 every time isn't too bad, to be quite honest with you. It's just, it can become quite tedious. So there we go, pot wash, we want to do up to 90, which takes us to 9:30 for £36. That's what we want to do. That should take us to quite a bit, 100 and, what was that, 175. So we might not have enough to buy everything that we need, tool wise. I mean, obviously we're not really focusing too much just now on materials. And I don't know if I will in this episode. I think I might just focus on getting the essentials first. But what we'll do, oh, I'm stuck on something. Head back, 10p. I wish it was 10p for the bus. Well, actually, it doesn't bother me because I could drive, but maybe if it was 10p, maybe I wouldn't be taking the car quite as often. Right, so here we go, bed, there we go, let's sleep. Let's quickly shower. There we go. Right, so let's go to the, yeah, we're not too bothered about our energy at this point. Let's go to the tool store. Couldn't find a name for it though. Let's see what else we need to buy. Right, so we got to buckets, we've got the bucket, so this is where we were, so let's get this. Already a big chunk of our money is gone. We need this. Do we need this? Yes we do. Ooh, are we even going to have enough for this? No, we're not. So let me just back. I don't know if we need the mixer, the handheld mixer. I mean, I'm going to take this out here in case you close again. Is that all we got? Was just the two things here. How much is this? £2. Let's take this over here. And this should give us enough to get the bus back the handful of times that we need. How much for all this then? Sounds fair. Let's go. Thank you. So we now have 47, which should be enough for the pallet truck as well as the bus home. Yeah, so see that money, I was only doing it for maybe about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at the most, so it didn't take a lot of time, but that 10-15 minutes within a minute is gone. So what does that say? That's a big order, so I'll place it outside for you, that's fine. So yeah, it's obviously these next lot aren't going to take anywhere near as much money as that did. So the big, more important items are bought, which is good. So let's just see if we can get on the bus with these. What's happening here? It's pretty slow at turning. I'll probably have to check the sensitivity of that. Yeah, definitely. Can we get on the bus with this? Oh, don't tell me we have to run with... Oh, please tell me that takes it with us. Ha! Excellent. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's pretty slow at turning, I will say that. Let's leave this. Let's put it there. Now we need to do the same with the cement mixer and the what else did we buy? The saw, the still saw. Let's take the mixer first. No, how'd you take it? Why is it so slow? Yeah, we need to watch out for the cars because they don't stop. This is absolutely brutal. Why is it taking so long to turn around? What was that? Was that a car? Yeah, it was. See? Told you they didn't stop. My goodness, this is absolutely shocking. Let me just see here actually. Oh. Let me just see these options here. Controls, sensitivity. I did turn the sensitivity down because it was too much. It was way too much. Let me just see this. There we go. Much better. So let's just dump that there. No, let it go. Yeah, that's far too sensitive now. This is it's quite irritating. Options, controls, let's just take it right back down. Sensitivity to, I don't know, 1.3. Apply and save, that'll do. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I'm going to have to muck about with that, but I won't obviously do it while recording because That's not very fun to watch. And then the still saw, there we go. No, pick it up then. Let's just make sure there's nothing else. We didn't buy anything else, so that's fine. Even the sensitivity just now is still a bit much. Right, and we will put this in straight. Right, there we go. What I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to leave that episode there. We've basically bought all the well, I'm going to say all the essentials. We haven't bought all the essentials, but we've certainly bought the more expensive ones, the ones that would otherwise take the longest to get, given the fact that they cost a lot more. So with that said, I'm going to leave it there, and in the next episode we'll focus on getting the remainder, as well as some materials, and hopefully we'll actually get building in the next one as well, but we'll obviously see where the next one takes us. But thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the episode.